Juan Pujol García, a most unlikely hero. He was, believe it or not, a chicken farmer from Spain, which was a neutral land at the time. The Spanish Civil War changed him, It filled him with disgust. He loathed all fanatics. Nazism, he saw, was just pure evil. He felt he had to fight. A deep conviction burned inside him. He yearned to stop Hitler, not for fame or fortune, but really for humanity's survival. He believed in a better world, free from tyranny. So he made a bold choice. He would become a spy against the Third Reich, a lone man against an empire. What could one man truly do? His first steps were faltering. He went to the British Embassy in Madrid, a place full of spies. They showed him the door. No thank you, they said. He seemed too eager, too strange perhaps. But Pujol was not deterred. He had another wilder idea, an idea so audacious it might just work. If Britain wouldn't have him, then Germany would. He approached the Abwehr, German military intelligence. He spun a convincing tale. He hated communists, he said. They recruited him. Agent Arabelle was born. His real mission remained secret. A dangerous game had just begun. Agent Arabelle began his mission. Or so the Germans thought. He was meant to be in London spying on the British, but Pujol never left Lisbon. He sat in his small room with maps and train timetables. His imagination was his only weapon. He was a spy operating on pure bluff, and the Germans were his audience. He invented a phantom network, 27 sub-agents, all completely fictional. A pilot for KLM, a talkative ministry clerk, a Welshman leading a fascist group. Each had a story. Each fed him information. The Germans were thrilled. They believed every word he wrote. His reports were incredibly detailed. Troop movements, convoy sailings, naval plans, all fabricated from British newspapers, from cinema newsreels, from tourist guidebooks. He even created fake expenses for his non-existent spies. The Nazis paid up. MI5, British intelligence noticed. They intercepted Arabelle's messages. This spy was prolific and strangely inaccurate sometimes. Yet the Germans trusted him. Who was this Arabelle? They had to know. Soon, Arabelle became Garbo, working for Britain. The double agent was now in play. Garbo's German handler, Major Karl Erich Kuhlenthal, he started to worry. Arabelle seemed stressed. His messages grew erratic. Was their prize agent cracking? Was he becoming unstable? Kuhlenthal needed reassurance. The entire operation was at risk. This was a critical moment for Garbo. Garbo knew he was suspected. He couldn't just deny it. That would be too simple. He needed something theatrical, something utterly disarming. A gesture of flamboyant confidence. He decided to confess, but not to breaking down. Oh no, something far more peculiar. He had a flair for the dramatic. He told Kuhlenthal the strain was immense, but he had a secret solace, a passion that kept him sane. I love opera, he declared. Then down the phone line, to his astonished German handler, Garbo burst into song. A full-blooded operatic aria. His voice filled the airwaves, a most unusual intelligence report. Kuhlenthal was stunned, then delighted. This man wasn't mad, he was merely artistic, passionate, a true romantic. The performance worked. Kuhlenthal's fears vanished. Garbo, the eccentric genius, he could be trusted. The opera saved his skin and his mission. The Allies planned their invasion. Operation Overlord, D-Day, they needed a massive deception. Operation Fortitude, Garbo was its linchpin. His fictional network was key. The Germans trusted Arabelle. They hung on his every word. Millions of lives were at stake. The goal fool Hitler. Make him believe the main attack would hit Pas-de-Calais, not Normandy. Garbo's phantom agents sprang into action, reporting vast armies in Kent, ghost divisions, inflatable tanks, all for German intelligence. They painted a vivid false picture. Garbo sent a flood of messages, urgent, detailed, convincing. He even reported the Normandy landings, but as a diversion, a feint he called it. The real blow comes at Calais, he insisted with great passion. His German masters believed. They waited and waited for an attack that would never arrive there. Hitler was utterly convinced. He held back vital panzer divisions away from Normandy, expecting the main assault elsewhere. Garbo's intricate web of lies directly saved Allied soldiers. The D-Day landings faced less resistance thanks to one man's incredible bluff, a performance worthy of his codename. Garbo had delivered his masterpiece. D-Day was a triumph. Garbo's role was crucial. He received unique accolades, an MBE from Britain for his services to the Allies, and incredibly the Iron Cross from Germany for his loyalty. He was the only one, a spy decorated by both sides. His deception had been total. The war ended. But Garbo feared for his life. Nazi sympathizers might seek revenge. He needed to disappear completely. MI5 helped him. They faked his death in 1949. Malaria, they said. In Angola, Garbo vanished from the world. The master illusionist played his final trick. He lived in Venezuela, in quiet obscurity, running a small gift shop. No one knew his secret. For nearly 40 years, the world thought Garbo was dead, a forgotten footnote in history, a ghost of the war. But his story wasn't over. Truth sometimes is stranger than fiction. In 1984, a British MP and writer, Nigel West, tracked Garbo down. The spy re-emerged, astonishing everyone. He visited Normandy's beaches, a quiet, humble man who had fooled Hitler. Perhaps his greatest trick was being so ordinary, yet so extraordinary.